As we all fall asleep, the magicness begins to creep all around in the sleepy town, waiting for the dawn of Christmas Day.
To begin with, old Marley was as dead as a doornail. There is no doubt whatever about that. Scrooge and he were partners in business for I don't know how many years, and Scrooge had never painted out old Marley's name. Once upon a time, of all the good days in the year, on Christmas Eve, old Scrooge sat busy in his counting house.
God bless you, merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Saviour was born on Christmas Day. To save us all from Satan's power we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, come and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. In Bethlehem in Judah, blessed babe was born, and made with
Get away from here! Clear off! The convicts! Noise pollution! Get back! I said, clear off! Back to the hulks on the Thames, you convicts! I'm back.
Another piece of coal, Mr. Cratchit?
The air is very chilly, Mr. Scrooge.
Of course the air is chilly, Mr. Cratchit. We are in the month of December when one should expect the air to be chilly and dress accordingly. Don't waste my money on such extravagances as extra pieces of coal. No doubt you'll be wanting to leave soon when the fire is still roaring away in the grate. Long before that piece is burned through, thereby causing unjustifiable wastage.
Do you have a Christmas dinner, Mr. Scrooge?
Christmas? Christmas dinner? Ah, humbug. Explain to me why man feels he should eat to an extent of indecency on the 25th day of December each year. Every fool who celebrates Christmas should be boiled with his own pudding. It's an excuse for unnecessary and trifling jollity. I expect the day to pass like any other, with my excellent broth in the crust and without any interference from any person. Now, I should be here at my desk making an honest living so that other people can draw their wages on time.
Well, Mrs. Cratchit and I would like you to know you are welcome in our house tomorrow to share in our goose.
A goose? The only goose I shall see this Christmas is the one shivering before me now in his threadbare coat and a muffler fit only for a beggar. If you can afford to squander your wages on a goose and a fruit pudding, no doubt, then I'm obviously paying you far too highly. I shall not take part in your frivolous and wasteful feasting. Oh, do close the door, nephew. Am I expected to heat the street outside with the warmth exuding from this office?
And a Merry Christmas to you, Uncle. And to you, Bob, and your wife and children.
What?
What? I said, Merry Christmas to you, Uncle!
And you, Fred, and may this first Christmas be both, with your new wife, be both joyous and peaceful.
Yeah, a penniless woman who brings nothing to your marriage. I'm surrounded by fools. Neither of you has enough money to pay your own bills, yet you speak to me of a Merry Christmas? Are you both mad?
I married for love, Uncle, not for wealth. Oh, don't be cross. Come and dine with us tomorrow.
No.
Why not? Do you have another invitation?
Why is everyone so interested in my gastronomic welfare all of a sudden? Could it be that certain people are expecting some extra remuneration this Christmas? I don't want a turkey, nor goose, nor pudding, nor pie. No, no, no. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Why can't we be friends, Uncle? I came here to give you Christmas greetings. Surely there is no harm in offering my uncle some family warmth at this time of year.
Christmas is a humbug. Good afternoon.
But, Uncle...
I said... Good afternoon!
And how's that young boy of yours, young Tim?
Oh, thank you for asking, sir. And God bless you. Tim's leg does not improve, but we always hope for. Proper care for him is beyond our means. However, he is a happy lad, and he gives us all great pleasure.
Oh, he gives us all a lesson to learn by, Mr. Cratchit. All of us.
Yeah, thank you so much for the benefit of your wisdom, nephew. Now, if you've all quite finished, good afternoon.
There is more to Christmas than humbug, Uncle. But I will wish you what you would wish yourself. Goodbye.
Christian men rejoice with heart and soul and voice. Give heed to what we say.
Convicts!
News, Jesus Christ is born today. Also as before.
I said get out of here!
Is in the manger now.
Get off, you convicts!
Christ is born today.
Noise pollution.
Christian men rejoice with heart and soul and voice. Give heed to what we say.
Good afternoon, sir. And a Merry Christmas to you both.
Yeah, am I going mad? My eyes playing tricks on me, or is there another fool in this room?
I wonder if we may trouble you for a small donation for the poor, so they can receive food and warmth during this festive season.
No, you may not trouble me. But while we're on the question of the poor, Christmas and making merry, and since it is obvious that every fool in this town is congregating in my office with the intention of stopping me from my work, instead of going to their own homes and minding their own business, I have a question or two for you.
Well, sir, we quite understand that some folk like to know where their donation is to be expended.
Do the union workhouses still operate?
Sadly, yes, they're full to capacity.
Full up, eh? And the prisons, hostels and other institutions governed by the poor law still operating?
An unfortunate necessity, sir.
Well, I'm very glad to hear it. For a moment there, I thought there was no provision for the poor.
Oh, there is provision for them, but for none of the common comforts that most folk take for granted.
Well, allow me a minute of your time. I think I may have a solution to your problem. I don't make merry at Christmas. I work and look after my life. The workhouses, prisons, and hostels will shelter these people in strife. They are worthwhile institutions. I support them by paying my tax. These idle folk do have a shelter. I'm telling you, those are the facts. Out.
But sir, is there no compassion that would persuade you to part with just a few of your coins, especially at Christmas? Well, they're not idle folks, sir, as well. They have their families, their pride, and they would rather die than go into these institutions that you mentioned.
Was that so? Well, then one moment more. Don't talk of want and abundance. It's humbug and fiddly-dee. The world has become overcrowded. The answer is very clear to me. A few less would be the solution. A few less would see the job done. So if they'd rather die than take charity, our war on poverty could be won. See yourself out.
Oh, really?
suppose you feel you have completed a full day's work and that the hour has chimed for you to leave? You'll be wanting all day away from your desk tomorrow, I suppose, Mr. Cratchit.
Well, if it's convenient, sir, I was hoping that I could spend the day with my family.
No, it is not convenient, for I shall therefore be here on my own. Would you think it convenient if you were to receive a smaller wage packet this week? Smaller by one day? No, I think not. So this arrangement picks my pocket every year and is very unfair. Oh, very well. Then make sure you're here at your desk on time the day after.
I promise. I will be, sir. Thank you. And Merry Christmas.
Yeah, humbug!
Solid boys, give heed to what we say. News, Jesus Christ is born today. Oxen has been born him down, and he is in the manger now. Christ is born today, Christ is born today. Good Christian men rejoice, for heart and soul and voice. Give heed to what we say. News, Jesus Christ was born today. Oxen has
Back
been
to the hulks on the Thames, you convicts!
now. Christ is born today, Christ is born today.
Yes, clear off! Beggars.
Merry Christmas, old Scratch!
Oh! Oh! Peasants! It's off to Australia for you! Talk of want and abundance. It's all humbug and fiddly-dee. World become overcrowded. The answer's very clear to me. Prefer it cold anyway. Poverty, hunger, Tiny Tim Cratchit. If I was to spend my time interfering in other people's problems, then I wouldn't be able to look after my own problems, would I? And if everyone spent their time minding their own business, as I do, then the world would have no problems, would they? No.
Mr. Scrooge, it isn't fair, 'cause you're making so much money, you should really learn to share it Christmas Eve. Go out and spend. If you gave to the Cratchits, Tiny Tim could walk again. You know you can't take it with you when you go. When you're pushing up the daisies, there's nowhere to spend your dough. You know you can't take it with you when you go. Let it go, Mr. Scrooge, let it go. Hey, Mr. Scrooge, it isn't good. There are people who are hungry who deserve some Christmas food, but Christmas Eve, go out and give. If you gave away some money, it would help a child to live. You know you can't take it with you when you go. When you're pushing up the daisies, there's nowhere to spend your dough. You know you can't take it with you when you go. Let it go, Mr. Scrooge, let it go.
Hey, Mr. Scrooge, just take a look. Well, Sir Peter at the Golden Gate, consider you a crook. It's only cash you leave behind. You can hide it in your pocket.
there's nowhere to spend your dough. You know you can't take it with you when you go. Let it go, Mr. Scrooge, let it go. You know you can't take it with you when you go. When you're pushing up the daisies, there's nowhere to spend your dough. You know you can't take it with you when you go. Let it go, Mr. Scrooge, let it go.
Don't you recognize me, Ebenezer? Don't you recognize your old business partner when you see him?
My business partner was Jacob Marley. Of course I know Jacob Marley, but he's been dead and rested these past 7 years.
Dead maybe, but rested, Ebenezer. No, no, never rested. No!
The voice is familiar indeed, but what am I to believe when I see this apparition?
Believe what you see.
I don't believe what I see. My mind, it plays tricks on me. Oh, it's indigestion. You are merely a piece of undigested cheese. Can you sit?
I can.
Please do so. Why do you turn your back on me, Jacob?
It matters not which way I face. I see you.
You see me? How is this possible?
I see you.
Do you see this pencil?
I do.
What is the color?
It is red. It is the self-same pencil I used 7 years ago, when I once worked at the same desk, now occupied by Bob Cratchit.
But you're not looking at it.
I see it.
Oh! Oh, do you see it now? There was much lead left in that pencil. Jacob, my old and dearest friend, I must believe what I see. But why are you haunting me? Why are you walking the earth as a spirit?
Every man should set his spirit free during his life to help his fellows. If you do not let your spirit travel freely and generously in life, it will do so in the next, for years and years and years, never resting.
What do you mean?
Let your spirit be loving and caring in this life, and it will rest easily in the next, bringing everlasting peace.
But are you not at peace, my dear friend?
Not for the past 7 years, nor for the next 77 years, nor for the next 777 years.
Yes, I hear what you say, but am I destined to join you on this never-ending, restless journey?
Like you, I once had the chance to help people when I was a living soul. But I was tied up to these chains of selfish reward. But you, Ebenezer Scrooge, you have a chance to change your path in life and escape my fate. You can avoid an afterlife of unrest and despair and throw off these chains of labour. These chains forged in life, I made them link by link. My time is done, I must move on, but you, my friend, must think. I walked in life with eyes turned down, dragged Three spirits will come here tonight to save you from, to save you from, to save you from this chain.
Three spirits? Here, tonight! Do you jest?
No, I see not. Marley. Jake, my oldest and dearest friend, please spare me.
Listen to their message well. They mean you no harm. Now look at me no more. But remember what I have said tonight.
Jacob, please.
I said look at me no more. Let me go. Let me go.
Ghosts! Apparitions! Christmas nonsense! A load of humbug! I'm fatigued. I need my slumber.
How long have you been in my bed?
Just a few minutes. All of your life.
You have a sense of humor. I like a joke. What business brings you here tonight?
Your welfare, Ebenezer Scrooge. Your reclamation. Come, rise, walk with me.
How long will this take?
All of your life. Just a few minutes.
You're not so amusing anymore. Are we venturing out into the night? Will I need my muffler, my slippers?
We are going back. Back.
Jacob Marley's sake, I'll do as you ask.
Now, children, before we all return to our families to celebrate the Christmas season, I want you all to think about the future and the enrichment of your lives. I wonder how many of you have thought about who you will be when you leave the safety of these school walls and venture out into the world to make your own living.
That's my teacher! That's my class! Oh, sad, sad days. Why wasn't your light shining on my slate then, Spirit, to show me the way?
Do not blame the flame on another's head, Ebenezer. You had your choices.
Look at them. I remember all their faces, but I can't remember a single name. Who's that little fellow over the side all by himself? Miserable little face if ever I saw one.
You do not recognize yourself, Ebenezer?
Now, tell me some of your ideas. Rachel? Mary? Ebenezer?
I want to be a soldier in a uniform, a sailor on the stormy sea, a carpenter, a magistrate would just be great, but most of all I want to be me. I'd like to be a doctor who can heal the sick, a healer pounding on his feet, an artist or a singer, a church bell ringer, but most of all I want to be me.
But doesn't anybody want to be a teacher? Ebenezer, what about you?
I wish you'd go away, leave me here to read. I've got my books, that's all I need. Don't want to spend my time thinking on this rhyme. I know just what I will, I know just what I will, I know just what I will be.
I want to be a soldier in a uniform, a sailor on the stormy sea, a carpenter, a magistrate would just be great. But I know just what I will, I know just what I will, I know just what I will be.
I know just what I will be. I remember that song, Spirit.
Children, you may leave now. Christmas blessings to you all. Ebenezer?
Father has written to say that he cannot have me at home this Christmas.
But do you not have a relative? A friend? Anyone? Well, wait here, and I'll get you some supper.
Sitting, waiting for what I don't really know, but I wait for the time to go. Thinking, planning for a future I just can't see. It's a place of uncertainty. I don't know where I'd rather be. Will there ever be something just for me? Sitting, waiting for what I don't really know, but I wait for the time to go, 'cause I've got nowhere else to go.
Ebenezer, there's someone here to see you. She says she's your sister.
My sister? Little Fan?
But Ebenezer, my dear brother.
Fan? Why are you here?
I've come to bring you home. Now.
But Father has written
But never to come back to this boarding school, but will stay with us, at home. Father is much better now, kinder and more forgiving. I asked him one evening, and he agreed to send me the coach to bring you home. It's waiting for you now. Come on. We're going to have a truly wonderful Christmas. Who is that young girl?
My sister. I remember that day. I remember that Christmas. We were happy.
Where is your sister now?
She died well before her fair time, Spirit. She died shortly after giving birth to a son.
Where is this son, your sister's child?
My nephew, Fred, he came to see me in my office this morning. I wish I could have a few words with him now.
He couldn't hear you anyway. He hasn't been born yet. One more step.
What seems to be troubling you, Rosie?
You have changed, Ebenezer.
I've grown wiser, certainly. I'm not changed towards you, Ella.
Well, once we were both poor and content to improve a fortune together. But now there is something more important to you than me in your life.
I think not, Rosie. Have I not spent as much time with you than ever before?
Yes, in person, but your soul isn't with me. I can feel you slipping away from me. Ebenezer, I love you, but I think your head rules when it comes to matters of the art.
I've never asked to be released from our engagement.
No, not in words, no, but making your fortune is all important to you. And because of the love that we once had, and because I have no dowry to bring into a partnership, Ebenezer, I will not stand in your way.
Rosie. Rosie!
What troubles you?
I heard a choir singing a Christmas song at my door this morning. I wish I had given them something, that's all. I'd like to hear a happy song now.
And I am the first of three, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh, leave me. Leave me alone. I don't want to see anymore. Leave me!
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, la 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 la.
Yes, can't you see I'm asleep?
Oh, but don't interrupt me. You asked for a Christmas song. Sing we now our Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. Come on, get up. It's Christmas Day. We've got things to do, people to see, presents to open. Well, perhaps not in your case. Come along.
All right,
I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Who are you
you
anyway?
Me?
Who are you anyway?
I am the ghost of Christmas present, here to show you how things are and how they could be. Are you ready? I wish you a Merry Christmas.
No?
I wish you...
Would it make any difference if I said no?
No, not at all. Very much, Mr. Scrooge. Now bring us a piggy pudding. Now bring us a
cavorting
piggy
and
pudding.
show me what you must.
Cavorting? Is that what I was doing? Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Five golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Oh, 2 Uncle Scrooges and a humbug in a Christmas tree.
2 Uncle Scrooges, I think 1 is quite sufficient, thank you.
I saw him today. I called into the office to invite him to our Christmas dinner, and do you know what he said?
Will we ever guess?
I think not, my darling wife. He said Christmas is a humbug. And he believes it.
Shame on him to think that way when he brings such wealth with him. I have no patience with him.
I feel sad for him. Oh, by taking a dislike to us, he's done himself out of a very good Christmas dinner. Now a game. What shall we play? Your sister shall choose.
I Spy.
Oh, boring. Let's play Who Am I? 20 questions to guess the right answer. And I shall go first, for I have a very good subject in mind. I will only answer yes or no to your questions.
Are you male?
Yes.
Do
Yes?
Are you an animal?
Oh, yes.
Are you savage?
Ooh, yes.
Oh, so you growl like growl then?
Ooh, yes.
An animal, let me think. An ass!
Oh, yes, but no.
Oh, a turkey.
No.
A pig.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I know, may I say?
Oh, wait. One more, I have one more clue for you. This is going man should take care of his money and not waste his time on a spree. It would hurt me to squander my cash on a meal when a welfare handout is free. Bank all my earnings carefully to obtain all the interest due. There's a minimal satisfaction of burning a quid or two. Who's next? This will be funny.
I don't like this season of Christmas time. The spending just gets on my wick. To open my purse gives me migraine, you see, and makes me feel physically sick. The fact that I'm known to be filthy rich is a problem that's getting severe. Women don't see my good looks or my style, but only my money, I fear.
You're on time.
There are obvious ways to be thrifty. To be certain you'll never be poor. I bathe on every third Saturday. My dealers make 4 cups or more. I'm given the Sunday paper on Watson on flat number 4. When I read it all through, then I'll iron it and sell it to Jennings next door.
It isn't a sin to economize. Don't criticize me for my care. For my one and only ambition is to be a millionaire. So don't come to me with your poverty when your cash flow is stretched rather thin.
I told you to let it accumulate. You just never know what will be your fate. And Christmas is no time to celebrate, 'cause spending your money is a sin.
Oh, well, I think Uncle Scrooge has made us laugh quite enough for one evening. Let us propose a toast. To Uncle Scrooge,
To Uncle Scrooge.
Merry Christmas, wherever you may be.
Are they making jest of me?
Oh, you see what you see, Ebenezer. Make of it what you will. Now follow me.
Ah, I do not believe there was ever a goose as good as that one. What a dinner. Fit for a king.
I mashed the potatoes. I prepared the applesauce and laid the table and decorated it to suit this Christmas occasion.
Help me clear the plates, Martha, and I'll bring on the pudding.
The pudding? Supposing someone has stolen it while we've been eating the goose?
Don't say such a thing. Your mother has worked without rest to make this pudding.
Mother's been eating out. Can you smell it?
Yes, and it's making my mouth water.
I can smell it. Here it comes.
The pudding.
The pudding.
I'm at a loss for words. My dear, I do believe this is one of your finest achievements since our marriage. And now, before we devour this amazing pudding, I would like to propose a toast to Mr. Scrooge, the provider of the feast. Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Ah, that Bob Cratchit's such a fine young fellow. He'll go far in this life.
Provider of the feast, indeed. You work hard enough for every penny that old Skinflint pays you. You're the provider of this feast, Bob Cratchit. Be sure of that.
My dear, let's forget about yesterdays and tomorrows. Today is Christmas Day. I give you Mr. Scrooge.
I'll give you Mr. Scrooge, and you can keep him. It may be Christmas Day, but if I have to drink to health of that odious, stingy old man, why, I think that I will choke. He'll take his money to the grave with him, and it won't be soon enough for me.
Shh, my dear, it's Christmas.
For your sake, Bob, and for the day, I'll drink his cup, not for his. Come, girls. Mr. Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge.
A Merry Christmas to us all.
And God bless us, everyone.
Now, my dear, I have a little present for you.
Me? Bob, I hope you haven't spent a fortune.
Now, how would I have a fortune, my dear? But if I did have a fortune, it would all be yours.
Ribbons. Oh, Bob, they're beautiful. Thank you.
Ah, Merry Christmas.
And here is my gift for you.
Ah, a new muffler. What more could a man want? A family feast and a new muffler.
I made it, Bob. Do you love the colour?
I have always loved this color. Ah. Now, Tim, a song from you would make a perfect close to this family feast.
I will sing, but first, give me a subject.
Ah, my dears, a charity collector was at the office today. Such a sad tale he told of children in poverty, with little hope for the future. Some with no family and only a life in the workhouse to look forward to. I think we are a very lucky family to have each other.
Did you give them some coins? Of course I did. Didn't you, Father?
Yes, but only a few. Not enough to give them the Christmas they deserve.
You're a fine man, Bob Cratchit. I won't even ask whether Mr. Scrooge had the decency to part with any of his fortune.
He is another lonely soul, my dear. He's never had the love of a family. Now, let's hear a song of hope for these children. Tim?
Tell me, Spirit, does Tiny Tim live?
I am the spirit of the present. What lies ahead is not open to me. But unless these shadows are changed by the future, Tiny Tim is sure to die.
Oh, no. Say that will not happen.
Why should it concern you? I would thought the occasion would suit you well. You said yourself, a few less would be the solution. A few less would see the job done. But if they'd rather die than take charity, then the war on poverty is won.
No. Bob, please forgive me. I can be a little forgetful at times. I wish I could speak to Bob Cratchit now.
He can't hear you, Ebenezer. Your breath would be wasted on me. Look, I'm rather enjoying this little happy Christmas scene. Listen, Tiny Tim is about to sing.
I know a place in my dreams where the deaf hear a sound and the lost child is found. In my dreams, I know a place in my dreams where a dumb dog can talk and the
That was a beautiful yet sad scene. Well, where are you, Spirit? Oh, I feel rather alone. I know you are the ghost of the future, and I fear you more than any other spirit I have seen. But I am ready to go with you. Lead on. But tell me, can the shadows you are about to show me be changed? Will you not speak to me?
I heard that old Scratch is gone for good.
Yeah, so I was told.
When did this happen?
Oh, last night, I believe.
What caused his death?
God only knows. I only heard he was dead.
And what's happening to his will?
Oh, funny that. You know, some people say that when he died, he had the strings of his purse wrapped so tight round his fingers, they couldn't get them apart.
So his nephew would not have benefited?
Well, his quarrel with his nephew was never settled. But old Fred, he was never one to bear a grudge.
What about his funeral?
Funeral? Oh, who would attend?
I'll volunteer to go, providing there's a bit of supper given.
Yeah, I knew him a bit. I'll go with you. So long as there's nothing more important than needs my attention. Mighty cold weather, isn't it?
Yes, bitter. I know. Let's get a warming Christmas drink at the inn.
Good idea.
Yeah, come on, you old China. We'll fill up your mug.
So, I got his jacket and some shoes that I found under his bed. Should fetch a few pennies anyway.
I got some sheets and towels. Hardly ever used by the look of them. What about you, Mrs. Dilmer?
Oh, I got his curtains.
No, I got his curtains.
Oh, did you get his bed curtains, Mrs. Dilmer?
Yeah, his bed curtains. Oh, needed a good wash, I can tell you.
Oh.
Was he just lying there when you took them?
Well, of course he was. I mean, why shouldn't I? I mean, God, he didn't need them, did he? Here, look what else I got. Whoa, will you check this out, girls? Oh, his night shirt! Hardly worn!
Oh, but you didn't take it off his person, did you?
Well, of course I took it off his person. I took him, laid him out and left him to the undertaker.
Oh.
Here, I pulled a sheet over his, hang on, modesty.
Oh, that was nice of you, Mrs. Dilmer.
Oh, it was only a little thing.
Oh, not this sheet.
Oh, very probably.
Oh, you certainly earned your money, Mrs. Dilmer.
Oh, well, that man was never one for stating his appreciation. I mean, didn't I clean his floors often enough? And never a word of thanks. Just threepence left on the table.
Threepence? You were lucky. All I got was tuppence halfpenny for cleaning those windows at that miserable office he shares with poor Mrs. Cratchit's husband. Them with a crippled boy and all. Tuppence halfpenny? You should consider yourself fortunate. I mean, all I was given was an humbug when I polished his knocker.
Oh. So, ladies, we are now well rewarded by old Scratch and his demise.
How do you intend using your new wealth?
Oh, well, when the winter season is over and the summer months are with us, well, ooh, I thought I might go down to Brighton and dip my toes in the ocean. Going down to the seaside, wearing my best summer hat. I'll take pickled eggs and a bottle of ale. Now what do you think of that? Going down to the seaside, riding there on me bike. I'll go to the fair when I get there, 'cause that's the day I like. Going down to the seaside, a bucket and spade in me hand. I'll build a turret with turrets and things. Don't you agree it's grand? Going down to the seaside, and if the rain stays away, I'll dip my feet in the ocean if nobody
is looking my way. Woo! I might go to the theatre. I haven't been there in an age. It's threepence to go in the gallery to watch a show on the stage. And when the day is over and the sun's going down in the west, I'll remember my day at the seaside, 'cause that's what I like doing best. Woo! Going down to the seaside, wearing my best summer hat. I'll take pickled eggs and a bottle of ale. Now what do you think of that? And when the day is over and the sun's going down in the west, I'll remember my day at the seaside, 'cause that's what I like doing best. Woo!
Oh, happy Christmas, lady.
Happy
Happy Christmas. Come on, Daisy, let's get this gear down the market, darling. Oh.
I recognise that jacket. Surely it's mine. Who is this man that makes these women so callous? Of whom are those gentlemen speaking? Whose death gives no cause for sadness or sorrow?
You went today then, Bob?
Yes. You should come with me next Sunday to see how beautiful his little grave is. Snow rests softly on the little cross. Oh, little Tim. Only I could have done.
Oh, you mustn't blame yourself. You did all you could. Besides, Tim wouldn't want you to be sad, especially at Christmas time.
I will come with you next Sunday, Father. I promise.
Mr. Scrooge's nephew, Fred, was at the church today. He inquired after Tim's health. I told him of the sad news, and he has offered us his help at any time. He gave us his card. Look.
He's a kind soul, mighty different to his old uncle.
That's the truth. He's offered to help the girls with their education.
That's a very generous offer.
I should have offered to help the girls. Bob Cratchit is enough to worry himself with. Could Tiny Tim have been saved? Where was I during the sad times of the Cratchits? How much time do I have? When does this happen?
He didn't know, he couldn't see that being mean for misery. He took a child to pass away, to make him think and change his way. It's not too late if love is there to change your heart and show some care.
I feel you will be leaving me soon. Please show me my future. How much time do I have? Before I look at the name on the grave, please give me a sign to say where these are shadows of what will be or what may be. The way of life a man chooses must lead to certain ends. If, however, he changes his ways, surely the ends must change. I must believe this is so. Tell me that Tiny Tim can be saved. Yes, it is I, just as I feared. I am the man whose death caused no grief to anyone. I am that man on his deathbed. But there is no date on the stone. I still have time to change these shadows. And I will. I will honor Christmas. I will keep the words of the spirits in my heart.
A man can take, a man can give, this man can help, a
Marley visited me and told me that 3 spirits would visit me. And they did! The ghost of Christmas past was in my bed! In my bed! And there! Over there is where the ghost of Christmas present entered. What a jolly person! Christmas present! I must find a Christmas present for someone! Hello there! What day is it?
Christmas Day, of course.
Ah! I haven't missed it! What a fine young person you are! What a delight it is to speak to you! Do you know the poulterer's shop that has a turkey in it, which is almost the size of yourself?
I know it.
Go, please, and bring that fine bird to me, and I'll give you a shilling. Come back in less than 5 minutes, and I'll give you half a crown.
Yes, sir.
Off you go!
As time goes by, and the colours of life unfold, I found that loving means best to give and not to hold. As time goes by, and I look back over years, I see within my heart that the road ahead is free.
Oh, right. These cravats are tricky. Oh. I don't need that anyway. To Bob, the excitement is making my hands shake. Oh, is that the turkey? Well, bring it here, Michael. Now, take it to this address in Camden Town, will you?
But that's miles away, sir. I'm riding a cycle.
Then take a cab, Michael. Look, here. Here we go. Here's money for the turkey, money for the cab, and a bonus, because I like you and it's Christmas.
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you. Bob will not know who has sent this turkey, for I've just signed the card, Merry Christmas. And he has never before heard those words uttered by Ebenezer Scrooge. There were times when I was oh so full of me. Now I'm happy to say, loving hearts have rescued me. As time goes by, and the colors of life unfold, I found that loving means best to give and not to hold. And the last spirit to visit me was the ghost of Christmas yet to come. He spoke not a word, yet showed me images of the future which were dire and tragic. For so many reasons, I must change those images of the future. And now, I have a trip to make. Oh, my good sir! My good sir! Come in, come in! Merry Christmas! I hope you were very successful in your worthwhile venture yesterday. Mr. Scrooge? Yes, I'd like to make a donation.
God bless me. How much? Are you serious?
I'm very serious, sir, very serious. I owe you many back donations, I can assure you. Please come and see me so that it can be arranged.
I will. I will.
Thank you, my good man, thank you. It's a pleasure to give because you can't take it with you when you go. Oh, when you're pushing up the daisies, there's nowhere to spend your dough. You know you can't take it with you when you go. Ha ha! Let it go, Mr. Scrooge, let it go. You will come and see me then, good man, won't you?
Yes, I will.
Well, Merry Christmas to you!
You just never know what will be your fate, and Christmas is no time to celebrate, 'cause spending your money's a sin.
Merry Christmas!
Uncle!
kind invitation to dinner. May I come in?
Oh, please, Uncle, darling, please send another place and let Uncle Scrooge enjoy our Christmas feast.
It is a pleasure to have you with us, Mr. Scrooge.
Ah. My dears, can you forgive a silly, stupid old man? I'm so sorry for my past indifference towards you, and I'm grateful if you would bear me no grudge.
You're very welcome, Uncle. You've made Fred happy, and I could not ask for more.
Well, let's have a dance then! Let's go! Oh, that hurts! It's a good hurt, though! Oh, yes! Yes, pull something! That's all right! I like that! Oh, it's a movie that hasn't moved in 30 years! Oh, it's all good!
And the next day at the office, Mr. Scrooge was there at 9. He hoped to catch Bob Cratchit coming late. At 18 minutes past the hour, the door flung open wide, and Bob rushed in, took off his coat.
I'm sorry, sir.
And cried,
How are you, Mr. Cratchit? Well, I'm just not satisfied. Please step this way so I may remonstrate.
Oh, please, sir, please forgive me. It is only once a year. I was making rather merry yesterday. Someone sent a turkey round. You've never seen the size. No members of my family could quite believe their eyes. We had no room for pudding, so I brought you our mince pies.
Stop jabbering and hear now what I say. I'm not going to accept this tardiness a moment longer. So therefore, I'm going to raise your wages. Yes, I'm going to raise your wages. How do you like the sound of that? Raise your wages! I like the sound of that.
Thank you, Mr. Scrooge. Are you quite well?
Well, is that not enough? Is there something else I can do for you? What's that sign over there, Mr. Cratchit? So I believe it's the sign that belongs above our door. Pick it up, Mr. Cratchit. Pick it up, if you will.
I don't understand how it's come to be off the door, sir. I'll return it to its place immediately.
And make sure it reads the way you would have it, please, Mr. Cratchit.
Oh, Mr. Scrooge, what could this mean?
It means, Mr. Cratchit, that I am inviting you to be my business partner. What do you think of that? And Bob, I'll endeavor to help your family to the best of my ability. I am partial to being known from now on as Uncle Ebenezer. Now please, tell me about Tiny Tim. How much does that hospital treatment cost?
Oh, very expensive. Very expensive.
As time goes by, and the colors of life unfold, I found that loving means best to give and not to hold. As time goes by, and I look back over years, I sing within my heart that the road ahead is clear. There were times when I was oh so full of me. Now I'm happy to say, loving hearts have rescued me. As time goes by, and the colors of life unfold, I found that loving means best to give and not to hold.
Merry Christmas, Uncle Scrooge! And God bless us, everyone!
Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Join me now and gay apparel. La 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 la. Sing we now our Yuletide carol. La 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 la. La 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 la. pushing up the daisies, there's nowhere to spend it. Don't you know you can't take it with you when you go? Let it go, Mr. Scrooge, let it go.
As we all fall asleep, the magic nest begins to creep.